Hello. Round 7 in the Elite Division, and tonight we are going around Japan. We've got 15 drivers in. Hopefully 15 will finish, so as long as you finish you will score points. My co-coms Coda will be joining during quali. So there's a few cars going out on track. Let's get it all set up. We'll get the first guy that's going around as well. That's Iron Ghost. Two people watching. Big up to the followers. It's a very tough track, Japan. Very tight. Plenty of places to overtake, but it's tricky because it is quite tight. I think the two best places to overtake is down this straight here where Iron Ghost is coming down now, and then you've obviously got the DRS on the start finish. They're the two places where you want to be really behind the car in front, dump the battery and get the move done, because everywhere else on the track it's very tough to overtake cleanly and fairly anyway. As we watch Iron Ghost doing his hot lap, but he's only got 60% battery. Should be alright. I mean, personally, I do like Japan. It's got everything in it. Slow corners, fast corners, S section, two decent straights. It's one of them tracks that once you get into a rhythm, you can do 10-15 laps without even knowing. Hindgo's doing a 29.5, Andy does a 28.8, Membrane does a 29.6, Devo with a 31.9, Noah says 32.1. Times will be a bit all over to start with. It's a tough track to get used to. It takes a few laps. Personally, I would think you're probably better off doing 2 out laps. And then your third lap, go for it. Who's going to be next across the line? Vans, but he's on into, so he's definitely not going to be P1 after his lap. I mean, Ellis has set a purple sector 2 according to the track map. Let's see if it's enough to put in provisional P1. No. Oh. No, it doesn't. 4 off though, only a 10th and a half. Apex Glides apparently 4 seconds up on his time. Maybe his first lap was another out lap. Because he does a 29.7 the second lap. Dots Perez has either saved his ERS for another lap. No, he's pitting. A lot of them will jump in the pits now. And they'll just wait it out. I mean, we'll watch Apex Joe because he's going to be the next to do a lap. And we've got a comment here from Mufasa, welcome in. Hopefully you'll stay for the race. Corder is online. Invite him. False membrane with a purple sector 1 there, I believe. Foster's a 29.4. Perez provisional pole at minute, 28.5. Croft has just turned up.
Evening all.
Here's the roles are reversed this week. I missed quali last week. You've missed most of it this week.
Yeah, apologise for the lateness. I got stuck in a portaloo outside the track.
Petrocam was up to 7th. Man's Racing is a 30.3.
No surprises at the top, I see. It's the usual suspects.
Yeah, these have settled into it a lot more than others, but it is tough. Like I say, hats off to everyone of them who race in this division. I mean, I think I could beat a 28.5, but I don't think it'd have a 1 in front of it. It could have a 3, maybe a 4.
Yeah. The Mercedes boys are having logistical issues this week and can't get to Japan.
Oh yeah, no Mercedes.
Yeah, they're both stuck at passport control apparently.
I think they're high up in constructors, I know, Mercedes, yeah, they're P2. So that gives Williams and Red Bull a chance to pull further away from the Mercedes.
Both the Red Bulls and both the Williams are both up there.
And obviously them who are in the pits will obviously not get a time in there, so Boss Membrane is sticking with a 29.4. Ronin and Petrocam, No Assistant Devo, all sticking with the times.
Spud was on a fast one though. Around 130R. To the final chicane. Good exit.
The 29.9, and that will be Spudley's lap done. So who's queuing up then? It looks like a V carb. Is it V carb? Oh, it's a Red Bull, it's Perez. So Perez is the first one to...
This is interesting because he will be giving Andy F1 a tow. Andy F1 is right behind him.
He doesn't want that dirty air though. Iron Ghost has managed to do a 28.7 as well. But we'll ride on board with Dr. Perez.
And Andy F1 is he's abandoned his lap.
Yeah, I've just seen that. He must have been down on his time or had a moment. And I think Dr. Perez has gone wide there. Which is going to mean he's not improving. And I'm looking at this this weather. Are we going to see any rain for the race? Oh, as Dr. Perez drifts round the second to last. Definitely not improving there. Andy's not. Van's racing is improving slightly. And it'll put him up to 9.
Always big potential for Rania.
A Red Bull front row. A V-Corb and then a pair of Williams.
I'll tell you who's had another good quality. Alco Warrior.
Yeah, 29.5. Maybe starting to...
He's one of the improving drivers, the up-and-coming drivers, I think. Alco.
Apex Joe's had a decent quality and all, yeah? P8.
Always very solid, Apex Joe. Always.
So there's your quali times. Perez and Iron Ghost lock the front row in the Red Bulls. Nice to see if you're a Red Bull fan. Andy and Ellis 3 and 4. Apex and Membrane 5 and 6. Warrior and Apex 7 and 8. Vans and Spudley 9 and 10. Ronin and Petrocam 11 and 12. No Assists and Devo 14 and Sergeant Devs 8. Will be attempting a last to first. Are we going to see rain? That is the question. Ooh, it's looking a bit dark. Let's see if any of them's let slip in the chat.
Don't know what's about that. Does the pit surface look wet to you there?
I know what you're saying. The pit side does, but
It could be EA's quality graphics, but
I think cleaners have decided to mop it before racing. Nice to see that the marshals are all ready to clear up that rubble from any incidents. Ellis has given a 3-minute warning. On board of Pires said dry but cloudy all race. I know this game. It could throw a curveball.
yep.
And Pires took pole. Brad. Yeah, the Mercedes could potentially drop a few places in constructors. Well, they definitely will if Red Bull get a good a finish as they have in quali. You've got 20 points from Williams to Red Bull, first to third. Obviously, Mercedes are going to stay on 267. So Red Bull.
Question is, will Red Bull get maximum points here? Or will Andy F1 come and spoil the show?
Well, V-Corb are fourth in the constructors with 213, and it's picked up a lot of them points. Mother-in-law's birthday. COVID. You've got COVID, Brad. That would have been my excuse. Not chatting anything.
Yep. Amster died.
I've
What did
got
you get for a birthday?
I've got COVID, but you'll get yourself off, love. Don't you worry, I'll rest up. Hopefully better soon.
Bottle of poison.
Sneak the game on. I wonder who's actually on that Ferris wheel while the race is on.
Brad races with his mother-in-law, apparently.
Formation lap, and here we go. Perez gets off to a good start. Question is, who's going to spin it in this S section on the formation lap? The two Haas's nearly went side by side there.
We do love a bit of formation lap racing. Don't cry, Brad. I'm sure she's not that bad. Brad says it's a class view from that Ferris wheel.
Knowing my luck, it'll stop when it's at the when I'm at the bottom. So not for me.
You don't want to be stopping too long around this track. Seb Vettel will fucking build a fucking B-box on top of you.
Perez is swerving all over the track, so Iron Ghost cannot get past him. Oh, he's gone wide though. Oh,
It's got to be a steward's inquiry, that.
Perez gets a 3-second time penalty. Who's going to miss the the start box? Nobody has yet. Come on, Apex, I see you scuttling forward. Oh, he's in.
Three of them missed it.
Okay, let's go.
That was a long wait for them.
Right, let's see if we can keep an eye on this now. As we're going to turn one. Oh, Mercedes lock up there from Spudley.
It's like they're all through turn one cleanly, that.
Yeah. That's what you've got to do. You've just got to keep it clean. Apex Joe gets a move done on Falco Warrior. There's a move round the outside there. And it's Ronin and... Oh, Ronin and Spudley going side by side, keeping it clean though.
Lost Membrane already making it one spot. Petrocam making it two. Apex Joe making it one.
Yeah, I've done all that and forgot about the tyre strategy as well. That's boring. No point looking at that tyre strategy. Everybody banking on the mediums. So this could be pit stop crazy.
And there's a Red Bull round. Falco Warrior is spammed.
Oh, that's... Oh.
He has recovered it, he's back rowing, but he has dropped all the way to the back.
It's a funny looking Red Bull. Go on.
Yep, Ferrari, I mean. Speaking of Red Bulls. Both that comfortably, P1 and P2. But the best looking Red Bull's a Ferrari, I agree.
Andy is on the tails of these two Red Bulls.
He is, I think it is up to Ian Ghost now to do a bit of a job for his teammate. And it looks like Devo's had something happen. He had a bit of a spin. Nothing too serious though, I don't look like he's got any damage. Leading pack, oh, Iron Ghost has had a bit of a wobble out of that last corner. Andy's going to take advantage. Bring round the outside, like Eminem. Oh! There was a bit of contact there. Iron Ghost has lost 2 spaces there. Yeah, I think he were very lucky there, Andy. Could have ended in a bit of disaster that.
They both were from what I saw.
Yeah, Iron Ghost came out the worst out of that one, definitely. Two positions in one corner. He lost. It's hard racing though. Looks like something's happened to Devo again. He span it again, he's not having a good time, Devo.
It's a tough track and it's always that corner as well.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, we've got a bit of a battle on here for P5 as well. Between Apex Boss and Apex Joe. been doing that time round for Andy. Oh, Falco Warrior. Oh, silly penalties that I think. 10-second penalty for speeding in the pits.
It's a great battle for P1 though.
Very good battle for P1.
What?
A good battle for P5 as well at the moment.
Roning's in a barrier.
Quite right, Brad. Joey's having a good race at the moment. And I will be very disappointed if he doesn't stick a set of full wets on while it's dry.
Andy's made that move on Dots Perez as well.
Oh, and Dots Perez is having a bit of a nightmare there through that S section. He's already dropped out of DRS.
Perez made a few silly mistakes in the S's. Yeah, I seen him catch the gravel on one of them. And I think Ellis needed to try and make a move then.
Ellis will have DRS though. Perez won't, which is key.
Yeah, it is, yeah, so...
Early gets a move done.
Yeah, Ellis needs to get as close up to Andy as he can now and try and get into DRS for Andy. Andy could play it a bit smart here and just drop off.
Just tow Ellis along. Oh, and Perez has just lost it.
Yeah, Perez has lost it. He's off at the S's.
He's moving again, but he's boss membrane for company in a minute.
Is the mediums going off? Tyre deg round here is quite bad, I believe. And we've gone from the top four being separated by about 2 seconds to gaps all over. Oh, and Spudley, I just caught the back of that crash into the wall. He's lost some of his front wing. He has got it going again. Take it steady. He's still sitting in P10 and there's plenty of racing to be done round here. Ellis is back in Andy's DRS range.
That is key. He needs to stay there.
Now that will pull Ellis along.
And separating from Iron Ghost as well, because Iron Ghost is out of DRS of Ellis.
Andy's on for a 4-timer if he wins tonight. And Spudley is pitting. Ronin has come in for hards. So I just wonder...
I expect that pit window to be open in the next lap or two, I would have thought, for these medium runners now.
The thing is, an undercut here could be key, but you don't want to go too early. But it's better to go. It's better to go early than late.
Yeah, if Andy pitted now, he'd be coming out P9, possibly P10.
Ronin is round just before the S's. I mean, I think they've changed the handling again, mate. I think.
It's always been a track as well, though, that you've got to give it respect, and if you lose concentration at this track, it'll bite you.
Ellis has closed right up to Andy here. Maybe Ellis is just managing them tyres a little bit better.
Do you think Andy's charging his battery more than Ellis at the moment, though?
I mean, if I'm one of the Red Bulls, I'm pulling the plug early. Because you've got really nothing to lose. And if you get...
You can't bank on a safety car in this league.
No, there's only been one or two.
We've had one in all the races.
And Vans is now the latest one to be round, and that was on the last turn. Ronin is in, possibly to retire or get a new wing.
Ellis is going to have a good look here on this this pit straight.
It's to get a new wing.
We've got a DRS wing right open.
Let's have a look at Ellis. Is he going to get that move done?
I think he's never too far back. He eases off the throttle.
Yeah. There comes a point where you have to decide it's either going to happen or not, and yellow flag sector 1, sector 2, sorry, and that's Sergeant Devs it. Who started last, and he's not last at the minute.
I think you're right though, I think these medium tyres are going off quick.
It's a track as well where tyres are crucial, because you've got, like I say, you've got fast-paced corners, you've got slow-paced corners. I think now is a pretty reasonable time to get the undercut in. You're going to struggle towards the end, but
yeah, I mean, if I were Ryan Ghost, I'd be pulling the trigger now.
The problem you've got is if Andy decides to pit now, then there's no undercut on for anyone. That's the big worry.
Top 2 stay out.
Top 3 stay out. Top 4 stay out. They're going another lap.
Last membrane stayed out as well, so we're going for it again.
I know Spudley's down in 15th and he's pitted at 13th and he's already boxed. But he could be one that could creep up on these odds. I mean, he's gonna... You'd like to think if he's just patient here and gets DRS, which he will, use a bit of that battery, and it should be a simple move. I mean, you've got to remember as well, these guys have got no assist, they've got no cornering line.
So Dempsey makes it easy for him, he pits.
He'll get the benefit of DRS, still.
Ellis getting 3 tenths behind and closing.
Yeah.
That's 130R, is he going to have a look? Nope. Best bet is to wait for that DRS section.
And Andy's pulled the trigger.
So now Ellis is going to have to boot it all the way around here.
And Membrane's in and Apex is in. So this is where people are thinking the undercut is lap 13.
Amazingly, both them Red Bulls have stayed out.
Or should I say lap 12 it was, but... Falco Warriors had a moment as well.
He's going again, no damage, so...
You will score points for finishing top 15 in a league race, score points, so... Finishing, it's points on the board at least. But nah...
Well, just coming up this back straight to 130, yeah, you would have thought he's going to pit.
The thing is now, do any of them kick the sense for not coming in maybe a lap earlier?
I think them Red Bulls will be.
Ellis is in. Iron Ghost is in.
Which means Perez has to stay out.
Oh, and he's got 10 seconds, Iron Ghost. Speed in the pit lane.
Where's Andy F1? Coming around that final chicane.
What is better, the undercut or the overcut? And it looks like it's going to be the undercut. There's not much in it. The only bonus for Andy is his tyres are going to be a lot more up to temp than what Ellis's are. But if I can...
Think back to last week. Once we'd had the pits, Andy F1 just disappeared on his hards. Won't be the same again.
I mean, at the minute, Iron Ghost will drop 2 positions with that 10-second time penalty. If Boss Membrane and Apex can keep this pace up. Dots Perez has got to be coming in this lap. Yep. I would imagine he's going to drop behind, he's going to drop in between Iron Ghost and Boss Membrane.
Yep. Could be under threat a little bit from Boss Membrane.
There's a few seconds, I think. Remember,
Ellis has got his tyres warm now because he's right on the back of Andy F1 again.
I mean, for me, what's mad is the fact they have no line on.
Yeah, especially around here.
I think the no TC's easy on this one. No ABS is tricky, but I reckon you could probably get used to it once you know how it works.
Yeah.
But knowing when to brake at the right time.
Whilst you're battling.
Yeah. And you've got manual gears as well, which a lot will be used to, having wheels and what have you, but
Yeah, I don't. It's like going through these S's now. I can't even. My brain doesn't work. Trying to figure out how they're doing this without a racing line. Through the S's. I'd end up in China.
well, I won't end up in China. I'll probably end up in Catalonia or something like that. I'm missing them all. Iron Ghost has caught up to the back of Ellis. Maybe the Red Bull on these hard tyres, he might be liking it a lot better than the mediums.
What he does need to pray for Iron Ghost is safety car. That 10-second penalty that he's got.
Yeah, definitely. Or he needs to get 10 seconds ahead of Perez, which I don't think that's going to happen.
No, it's easy to done.
He may have the pace to pull 10 seconds on Boss Membrane in Apex, but that's just a maybe. Providing, obviously, there's no hiccups on the way. As we know, it only takes you to get a curve wrong here and it'll send you spinning. If anyone's in the chat and wants to predict a winner out of these, is it going to be Andy on the 4-timer or Ellis? The division admin.
It looks like Sergeant Dev's it.
He lost
a moment again.
He was at the usual turn. I can't see any damage.
I think it's just the usual spin at that corner. Nasty corner at the best of time.
Let's have a look at positions game then. Andy 2, Ellis 2, Petrocam 4, Noah. Both the Hassers have made 4 places up.
Andy F1, he's not even defending that. Ellis took the lead again.
He has, but Dots Perez sets the fastest lap with no DRS assistance. So is Perez finding a little bit of rhythm on these hards?
It will be. What he's got on his side is clean air.
Yeah, he's got no worries in front of him.
As these top 3, they're all within a second of each other here.
He can really attack corners, whereas with a car in front, I mean, that's another thing you've even got to. Where you normally brake might not be where the car in front normally brakes.
And this is why we're commentating on it.
Hoping the front 3 fighter will allow Perez back into the battle. There's a chance.
He's gained another
half a second, I think, yeah.
Yeah, easily.
His teammate's going to be in this as well. It's just the 10-second penalty is going to be a killer for him.
Is Andy close enough to take that position back?
And I'm looking at Iron Ghost, and Iron Ghost, is he going to go for it? Oh, no, he just stops. Perez again with the fastest lap. And Sergeant Debsey is round just after the S's. Get it back on.
That is another part of the track, going it. You touch the, just dip your rear wheel into that grass there.
Oh, take it steady. Iron Ghost needs to do a Magnussen. He needs to get past Andy and Ellis first. If he can get past them both, he can slow it down a bit, throw up his teammate. But he's got to think about himself. He's got 10 seconds. He's got to try and get that, make it not as affected as it can be. Because looking at the timings, he's only gonna drop the one place. You just don't want it to drop you from first to second. No, it wouldn't. It'd drop you from first to fourth. That's why it's so important to just not speed when going in the pits. But then again, you've got to think for these guys, there's no line to tell you when to brake.
No, but I think, for me, it's always a case of
Being
slow
safe.
down that little bit more. The time that you lose there is a lot less than the 10 seconds that you lose at the end.
Ellis gets a better drive, but he's got no DRS.
And Iron Ghost is...
Iron Ghost
What a move.
come flying through, and Ellis taps the rear of it. Iron Ghost there. I don't think there's any damage. Cracking move to get the double overtake done before turn one. I mean, Iron Ghost, well, the front two, Ellis and Andy, weren't using the ERS.
I think
So,
Iron Ghost took them by surprise there.
Iron Ghost were dumping battery and using DRS. I'm sure Iron Ghost will have his point of view, Brad, so we can get that. We can get that from him.
I was just riding on board with Iron Ghost then when he did it, and I must admit...
Oh, did you see it? I was watching. I was watching Andy. I was between Andy and Ellis.
I was on board with Iron Ghost, and it looked like he decided to do it very late. Let me tell you, we're clenching in places you shouldn't be clenching.
The downside now is, though, he's got no battery. He's got no battery, and he's got no DRS. but neither of them want to get that move done. I think they're just saving the battery for that last lap.
They might be,
but look at
coming up in fourth.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Iron Ghost, whether he's dropping the pace or not, I'm not sure, but I wouldn't say he is. Look at the timings, but Perez is making a move, but
don't count Perez out here for the race win either. He's our first ever race winner in this new league.
Spudley's had a moment again before on the last turn. Now the only other option is if Ellis can get a move on Iron Ghost and break DRS, that could be a race winning move. Perez has dropped back a bit, whether he's had a moment or whether he's used a lot of that tyre to get him where he is. See, Ellis quite happy being behind Iron Ghost, but I'm looking at some of the corners and he wouldn't be going that slow if he was in front. I mean, Ellis isn't racing at Iron Ghost, he's racing Andy. So Iron Ghost has got like 10 seconds.
Iron Ghost is just an obstacle at this point.
He is. The thing you've got to think is he an obstacle you want to be in front of or you want to be behind? Because I feel like if either of these two use the battery when they need to and close up to him, they'll get the move done.
Yeah, they've both got full batteries.
But neither of them want to, and that's why Perez is so close to getting into DRS.
Oh, both these Red Bulls aren't shy.
Falco here with
a bit of battery.
Falco here with a fastest lap. Unless if anybody else boxes softs and tries to beat that. That'll be a little boosty bonus for him.
He has just pitted and put the softs on Falco here.
Yeah. I mean, whether it's intentional or not, whether Iron Ghost is holding the pack to help his teammate.
I don't think he is. It looks like a good solid pace this.
I think he's going at the pace he can go at. This is just great, Brad Racer says. Where do you reckon you'll be, Brad Racers, in this mix? Think you'll be mixing it in with them? Or do you think you'll be P16 and not picking any points up?
There we go again.
Lap
He's
ahead.
going to make it this time. No, he eases off again.
He'll be sat on that Ferris wheel over there, he says.
candy floss in his hand.
Unable to see the race because it's misty. Ooh, I thought we were going to see a little
Love tap there, I thought we were going to have.
Perez has dropped back massively. I think the Mards could be starting to go for him.
I think he's just having moments at corners, he's pushing it and pushing it. I think it's just going to be a little bit too late for him. Now if I were Ellis, I'd be getting that move done this time round. Andy's got a good drive. Andy's got a very good drive.
And he's dumping. And Andy's deciding this is the lap where I go for it. Now if Andy can break a second to Iron Ghost.
This is the thing now, Iron Ghost is the obstacle that Andy F1 wants.
Yeah. He's in the position that I says you could do with being in sooner rather than later. I mean, Iron Ghost is keeping up to the work.
It's a real shame he got that penalty.
Yeah, it is. I mean, Apex Glad and Boss Membrane have been battling for that as well in 5th and 6th.
So they both had a solid race into.
Apex Joe's in P7, which is solid for...
Got a wet tyre in sight.
No. Now, how is Ellis? Ellis has definitely got to get past Iron Ghost now, but he's not going to get DRS on the last lap on Andy.
He has got a lot more battery.
But he's got...
Dumping.
But now he's got to get past Iron Ghost, while Iron Ghost has got DRS. And that's the problem. That was the problem there.
That move that Andy made last lap around, crucial.
He's just got everything spot on again. He pitted before any of the top runners decided to pit. And it's obviously caused all the others to be behind. Yeah, I feel Ellis has been too kind this whole race.
Ellis is going for it.
Yeah.
And we're going to see a move.
He needs to get a good drive out of here. And it's just not going to be enough. As Andy wins his fourth in 4 in a row. Perez gets up to P3 with a time penalty of Iron Ghost. Apex 5 or 6. Oh, Apex Joe's run out of fuel. He's run out of fuel.
Oh no.
And he's going to get overtaken by...
No assist does him.
And he gets 10 seconds. And he gets 10 seconds as well because he's obviously run out of fuel. With a sector still to go. Is he going to hold on for He's going to should hold on for P10, I would say.
Spudley's just coming around the corner.
And Spudley gets in. Oh, running out of fuel.
I think Devo is the same. Devo was the same, man. He ran low fuel mode.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen somebody greyed out then at the back.
Yeah, that was Devo.
So there's your final standings classified result. And Andy makes it 4 in a row. Ellis 1/10, missing out just in P2. Perez 3, Iron Ghost 4. 10-second penalty did Iron Ghost, he'd have been in that P1, P2, P3 mark. Apex 5th, Boss Membrane 6th, no assists and Petricam the 2 asses in 7th and 8th. Spudley and Apex Joe, who ran out of fuel, dropped him a few positions. Apex Joe up for his 10th, then you got Falcon Warrior 11, Vans 12, Devo 13, Ronin 14, and Sergeant Devsit started 15th, finished 15th.
Rad Races is still going around that Ferris wheel.
Yeah. One of the best races of the season so far for me.
Yeah. I know it's
And everything.
It's one of them, innit? With Driver of the Day, but I know it's easy to give the race winner Driver of the Day, and it's a bit boring, but I think he deserves it today.
Yeah, for me it's either Ellis or Andy. Which is a shame because it probably would have been Iron Ghost if he didn't get the 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But
that's the only thing that's, for me, that's what's stopping it for me.
I think you've got to give it Andy. I think he made the pit at the right time. He made the overtake at the right time. He got everything right and that's why he's won.
Yep.
So that's our decision. Andy wins the race 4 in a row and gets Driver of the Day.
And on that bombshell,
hats off to them all who raced because no assistance, cockpit camp takes some doing. But yeah, on that note, we'll see you next time where it's at. It's a sprint race at Baku.
don't miss that one.
That should be a pearler. On that note, take it steady, and we'll catch you next time.